Welcome to tutorial video on junction boxes. To craft it, you can craft it using the Titan guide, which is T guide, and you'll get one of these books. Simply right click, select what you want to craft. You can scroll using the arrows, and this is the crafting recipe, and you'll get a junction box. It's for advanced sorting. The pipes have basic sorting, and for more advanced stuff, you can use the junction block. And let's get started. A junction block has inventories on each of its sides that are all separate. So there's inventory on this side, and inventory on this side, and inventory on this side. And the only way to access them is through a pipe. And so let's just go ahead and set this pipe up, and we're going to send in, and we're going to pull from. So we're going to send stuff from this chest. So let's just send some stuff here, and it's going to go into this side. Now the junction box is going to determine which side it ends up on, and so it doesn't matter which side it gets put on, we can tell it which side it's supposed to be on. And so let's just right click it. Here are the different inventories. You can click on the inventory to see what's in them. The red is selected. Now this is the north face inventory, and so if we look at our side, this is facing north, so they're all in this side. But we sent them from the east side inventory, and I will explain why they ended up in the north side in just a second. So the second thing, to set up what goes on what side the filter, you click the anvil. So we want to send, let's say, the pickaxes to the east side. Excuse me. And so we are going to click the anvil once for all, a total match, and we're going to do a material match. That way it doesn't matter about the durability. And okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter, you can click it from anything. If we added something, let's do a total match on a chest, and we didn't want it, we can actually click the third time, and that will remove it from the list. And so right now we have netherite pickaxes set up for the east side. Now the next row is stuff that's not in a filter, and that's why everything was moved for the north side, because default everything without a filter goes to the north side. And let's say we want everything without a filter to go to the downside. Now it's going to move everything to the downside, which it moved the pickaxes to the east side here. And then any overflow, so that's the no filter. Now we can determine which side the overflow. So if one of these inventories get full, where does it put it? And so we can do an inventory on, you can do it on the same side or the upside. And so let's see, we think we got a pickaxe there. Let's go ahead and move it. It doesn't check the filters on these two sides. That's why I had to change it. Let's see, it should, yeah, there they are. They're in the east side now. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the west side. So I messed up. This should be, so let's go ahead and just remove it. And let's add it to the west side, because that's where we want it to end up. We'll just change it so I'll sort it back to the proper side. There we go. Everything should be back where it goes. Okay. And now we can get our pipe, put it there. And now the pickaxes are on this side, And so we can pull out of and send into the chest. And there are our pickaxes. And then our no filter is this. And so we want to get our no filter, which is, what did it say? Down is no filter. So we'll just do one down here. And put a chest here. And if I click it and we pull from, it's in 2. And now all the stuff is being, that wasn't filtered goes into here. And we will do an up to demonstrate the overflow. There we go. We're going to pull from send 2. And so now to overflow it, we have to fill up this chest so it can't send it out, and then we have to fill up its inventory because it's got 18 slots, and so we should sit here. And the west side is now full, that is now full, and if I pull the pickaxe out, it should immediately replace it. And now you can see a pickaxe is gone. We're going to fill that slot back up, and now we're going to put more. And there it is on the upside, and they should be going up. There we go. There we go. And that's basically it. How to use the junction box. Here is a more complicated setup that I did. So we're going to pretend like this is a tree farm. And let's see, let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay, let's go ahead and clear that out. And let's see, we have a tree farm. We're going to pretend like this is a tree farm and not a chest, like a lumberjack that I have. And this is going to be sorted on this is everything that needs to be sorted. And any oak log is going to come over here to the furnaces and get cooked. And any charcoal is going to come back and go back into the furnaces. And when the furnaces are full, it's then going to send any remainder oak log to be sorted. So that's what all this does, and I'll show you what it looks like. And so the east side, which is this one, this is the overflow and no filter. And then the west side is oak logs, and then the up is charcoal. So I have them set for 2 different sides. That way, if the oak logs, as you can see, they're backed up already. When this gets full, it'll start sending it to my sorting. And same with charcoal. If charcoal gets full, it'll send it to my sorting. And then, of course, the other sides are just left empty because this side is putting in and that side's putting in. And the top and that's pulling out. And so let's go ahead and let's get some different logs here. So we get some oak, some spruce, let's get some saplings. And we're going to do a lot of oak logs. We're going to do some spruce, get some saplings in there like that. And then it should filter it, and so here's the excess oak logs that it doesn't need. And then there's the spruce and saplings that wasn't filtered. And then if we can let's see, if we go back and look at the inventories, let's see, the oak log is now full, and so all these are being weight to put into the furnace. And as you can see, it's sending them and refilling. And this is the charcoal. So let's go to charcoal. Let me show you. So we're going to put charcoal in, but it would normally come from the furnace, but we're going to pretend like it's coming from the furnace. And it's going to go to here, and this should, okay, so that's almost filled up. Let's do some more. So here we go. That's filled up now, and now we're getting now this is going here, and our system remains full. Now the reason why I use the chest here, and this is a word of warning, I will try to get this bug out of it, but the same pipe network can't connect to any block twice. And so what do I mean by that? So if we get a chest, and we're going to get a pipe. So if I have this network going this way, and I have this network going this way, I can set the filter up. I can set that to pull and this side to send. But if I accidentally connect these two, then now this is messed up. Now this is send, and this is also send. So these two pipes are basically the same pipe. And so since I wanted the charcoal coming out the top, so I know when it backs up, and the wood separate, I had to put a chest in between the two pipes, and so it just sends it into the chest and then sends it on. And like I said, I'll try to get that minor bug worked out of it, but just remember, don't put the same pipe network to the same block, and that goes for any block. It goes for this one. If I can't have two of the same pipe networks connected to the junction blocks, or in chest furnaces or anything, it has to be separate networks. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that was clear, and thank you for playing on the server.